Hi, I'm Laurie Dobson, and this is Island Update. This is my second one here, April 1st, 2020. And I am doing this one because I just read something awesome, a couple different things today that I wanted to share. And one of them is 25 recommendations. It's actually, I put it on my Facebook page, Laurie Dobson, and you're welcome to look at it there. Some incredibly helpful suggestions to take care of yourself. And so good, every one of them. One of them actually says, the suggestion, they're all about balancing your life and keeping a, internal balance and in your protocols and your own practices every day, your own daily habits. But the other one that I thought was really good was don't get taken out by don't feel that you have to respond to every argument you have been invited to, and allow some things to pass, by without engaging with them. And I think that that is really good, because sometimes we think we have to, be really vigorous about addressing everything that comes along as if it's a threat. And while there are some potential threats out there, the urge for people and, demagogue types to want to seize control of people's lives and try to, make changes. The fear is that those people, once they get a certain amount of power, won't want to let it go. So, like the Patriot Act, which was supposed to be sunsetted, right? Now, 19 years later, it's permanent part of our political experience. It seems to not, it's just how we now, we operate from, thinking that it's okay to deny people's basic civil liberties in times of crisis. That Amazon worker that was fired because they supposedly violated the social distancing, that can be used now. So you can find ways to avoid allowing, or you can prevent people from being able to protest, and except maybe in their homes. So, we're all being physically isolated and separated from each other right now. And that's a concern. And obviously, we want to make sure that we don't, let these powers that are important, to help preserve certain powers, to help preserve our safety that we really need, have to also be balanced against, they have to be sunsetted. We have to make sure we don't give them, have to be very vigilant about, whether it's really necessary in public good, or if they're just things getting tacked on, like, along with it, like a great big omnibus. Like, while we're doing this measure for sanitation, we're going to, deny you your, basic right to do this, that, and the other thing. And so I just, while I've been kind of in these videos, I've been trying to raise awareness and to get people to act proactively to address, what I think needs to be addressed in our area, taking the strong road of responsiveness. I know there are some people that are definitely worried about, creeping authoritarianism, like we just agreed to having our docks get surveillance that's monitored by the town office. We paid $14,000 for the surveillance system that's going to be put on our dock. And that's a concern to people. It's a concern to me. In the face of all these things, we shouldn't be zealous to try to give powers to certain authoritarian figures and, give them a lot more authority and a lot more control over our decisions. And voluntarily capitulate and just allow our voices to be silenced. And I think that's my biggest concern is, and why I'm doing these videos is a large part because I just want to make sure that, I make sure to exercise my right to free speech, and thinking about the ways that I can support that in my community, but also addressing the needs that are clearly here. Some things we're going to have to, deal with and allow, like, we're agreeing to voluntarily imprison ourselves, but it's got to be for a set period of time. We have to do it with the understanding that we're going to come out and we're going to regain whatever losses that we suffered as best we can. And in the meantime, take care of ourselves, stay in good shape mentally and physically, stay tough to fight, off these infections, and stay strong as citizens, as people, as residents, as humans, and keep the love in the core of us, really thriving. And so I thought another little video was in order, and I hope you have a terrific day. All right, bye.